Welcome to NASDAQ's Mission Driven, a show about companies that pair purpose with profit. In this series, we're highlighting those changemakers dedicated to supporting and uplifting their communities. We hear directly from the team members who are leading the charge, sparking a change, and giving back. Today, we are speaking with JFrog's CEO, Shlomi Ben-Haim, and Jens Eccles, Head of Product and Partner Marketing at JFrog. Thank you both so much for joining us. Can you tell us a little bit about JFrog, your mission, your vision, your values under normal circumstances?
JFrog is in a mission of making software usage easy. We are a DevOps company, and our platform helps organizations and developers be more agile, faster, and secure in the software release lifecycle. This is what we call liquid software. Today, there are 600 employees at the Swamp in 10 different countries. We are the creators of 6 products, and we serve over 5,500 customers and millions of developers around the globe.
Incredible. Jens, tell us a little bit about yourself and your background at JFrog.
I tend to have a lot of things go across my desk regarding, where we are at in the just broad landscape, how we're going to go to market, how we're going to be dealing with some of the changes that are there, being relevant to a current marketplace, but also, of course, as a manager at the company, how are employees reacting to some of these changes, and how are employees changing the way that they interface with the company and the world around them?
How has JFrog responded to the COVID-19 pandemic?
JFrog has invested and allowed its employees to go give into their communities. For example, distribution of protective face masks and coverings for some of those school kids in parts of the world where school is going back. Specifically, in this case, in Israel, schools are open back up for the last few weeks of the calendar year. And so how are we helping protect and just deliver those masks and encourage people? It's a fearful time for some people.
The employees' engagement is beyond what we saw so far. Actually, JFrog hired additional 50 new employees during COVID. So I think that every business should also be responsible as an employer to make sure that the day after COVID, your employees will still have a place to come back and work.
Well, that's tremendous. The work that you guys are doing for your employees and that our employees are doing to get back is truly incredible. Tell us about FrogCare and how you guys are helping software developers who are fighting COVID-19.
What we call FrogCare is something that came out of employees' ideas. This wasn't a top-down exercise. And what FrogCare does is it provides software and infrastructure and tools to companies on the front lines fighting this pandemic. Artificial intelligence companies that are building algorithms to fight disease patterns. There's tracing companies that are helping with contact tracing around the globe. What FrogCare actually does is give you not just JFrog tools for free, but the other thing that we're providing is actually the infrastructure within to run those tools, the cloud infrastructure, and we have some partnerships that we're working with to be able to allow companies to take advantage of delivering software better, smarter, faster, more automated in a challenging environment. Because let's face it, any cure that is found, whether it's next month or next year, it's going to be powered by software.
Where do you see the future of business moving?
Everybody understands that in the past 10 years, there was a movement to the cloud, and the workspace was elastic and scaled as you go. But what you see during COVID is the acceleration of this process. So there is some kind of a magnifier on everything that you should have done anyway. JFrog was born into the 2008 recession. It's in our blood to think about the future, to protect the business. So companies in this domain are just facilitating this change faster, moving to the cloud, allowing remote workspace that are secure, that are elastic, that can have a free access to your employees everywhere in the world.
Even though we might say, is working from home the new normal? There are things about this that have been absolutely fantastic for our company. Now you have people's children and pets and partners and street noise, and it's the beautiful aspects of life that are now actually intertwined with work. And there's things about that I think are valuable that we're going to keep, and that we may all actually collectively miss on the other side, is seeing one another's real lives and connecting on levels that go beyond work.
You guys are really setting an example for how to run a business right now.
So what advice do you have for other companies?
First of all, be very clear with why you're doing what you're doing, and then be focused on this. And the adoptions of methodologies should serve this why. And this is also a great period to put a magnifying glass on all kinds of things that worked awesome and great, and things that you never had the time to look at. All kinds of metrics, all kinds of measurements to get your business more focused and better for the days post-COVID.
Shlomi and Jens, thank you so much for joining us for NASDAQ's Mission Driven. We appreciate all that you are doing. Stay safe.
Thank you very much, and may the frog be with us.